Hello guys, so today we're going to be doing a review slash movie discussion slash podcast for the movie Imitation game for our assignment in CS100. So first we'd like to introduce ourselves. My name is Sakadareach Mao and this is...
My name is Sela Samnang and he...
My name is Kimseang Chamroeurn.
My name is Ponhvorntey.
My name is Pitou Samchhay.
Okay, for this movie, do you guys think it's good?
Yes,
I think it's a great movie because it's like it talk about mathematics and how it invents like machine for something. Yeah.
Wow.
And if so on, move forward toward the first questions. What is branch of mathematics was used mentioned in the movie and how was it used in the movie?
A number series like study the property of the integer or many algorithm application of computer system like cryptography and computer organization or insecurity coding and graphic as well.
For the first question too is, do you still think that the mathematics in the computer science curriculum doesn't have any value to computer science, and why? Well, for my answer, I think that we believe that mathematics in the computer science curriculum have value. When talk about mathematics, it's always like a big measure. So in mathematics, we use a lot in technology, so I think it's important.
I think mathematics play a role important, like we see in the movie. They use a lot of mathematics, like mathematicians to invent the machine for encrypt the code. Enigma, I think, yeah. We use a mathematics to build that machine.
Wow.
So for the third question, the type of games that gave them a leverage and how did game skills help them in their mission? The game that gave Alan Turing and his team an advantage was, ironically, it's called the Imitation game. So, which is about figuring out if a machine can mimic human intelligence. So what Alan Turing and his team did was they figured out the pattern that kept repeating, like words or phrases that kept repeating in the encrypted messages, and it helped them crack the code.
So for the question 4, what game skills do you have that you think can help you learn better in computer science? You guys have any idea? Like what type of game that you improve you in coding or programming, stuff like that? For example, like chess game, it's help you to like think of problem solving skills. So in computer science, it's also require the problem solving too.
I think like you mentioned, like chess game, you need logical thinking. You need to think faster than other. You need to think multiple times, like multiple move than other things. Because if you want to win opponent, which means get you more logical thinking and get you strength of your brain also. Yeah.
I think Minecraft, I'm pretty sure everyone has played it because it can be simple, even 5-year-old kids can play it, but it can also be like really knowledgeable because, as you know, in the game there's redstone, so people can do all sorts of stuff with redstones.
And also in the modern day, there are also coding games that you can find online as well to test your programming skills and programming knowledge, like in C++, Python, Java. There is a lot of games. You can just search it on like Google, Safari, type in coding game. You will find a ton to help you in developing your coding skills as well.
For the question 5, the relationship or connection of the history of cryptography and modern AI or machine learning. So do you have any idea of that? I mean that both cryptography and AI focus on securing and processing information. Like for cryptography, it involves secure in communications, like it's secure that this communication is safe, stuff like that. And for the AI, used to like break complex encryption and detecting pattern in encrypt data, stuff like that.
We know that nowadays AI is more modern and effective, but the history of the AI it below evolutionary development from the cryptography evolved from the early cryptography technique become more modern and effective, equipped with the cutting-edge technology and many functions or to operate the solving problem or algorithm in computer science as well.
Okay, so move on to the question 6. How is Turing machines become the foundation of modern computer based on what you understand from the movie? Is that is that Christopher machine, a Turing machine? For this, I have seen in the movie for Christopher or Turing machines that become the foundation of the modern computer, which means that machine it can encrypt and decrypt the enigma, which means they can. The language in the computer is so difficult. We cannot use a human brain to solve every C++, right? We also need computer, which means that a Turing machine also one of the foundation that can encrypt every enigma.
So question 7, how did the Turing machine become the foundation of other aspects in CS such as programming, cryptography, AI, machine learning, cybersecurity, and blockchain? In the movie, the Turing machine introduced the concept of programming computation. So in programming, Turing proved that any problem solvable by an algorithm can be executed on a machine, forming the basic of all programming logic, and it inspires modern algorithm and programming language.
Blockchain develop balance computational power, security, and efficiency, and shaping how decentralized application evolve of the blockchain from the AI.
In AI machine learning, the idea of using logic and recognizing patterns to solve problems, which Turing pioneered, is now used to teach computers to learn from data. In cybersecurity, the development of encryption techniques, like those Turing helped create, led to secure digital communication and protecting data. In blockchain, the concept of Turing completeness, the ability to solve any problem with the right instructions, is used to execute smart contracts and run decentralized applications on the blockchain.
You guys mentioned about the Turing machine in programming, blockchain, stuff like that. But in also in cryptography, we also see that Turing machine also work on decrypt German message in World War II. We could see in the movie that lead to advancement in cryptographic analyzing and code breaking, stuff like that. And for the AI or machine learning, it's use logic to solve the real world problems. So for the question 8, the machine was built to save life, but the knowledge it produced gave them the power to determine who lives and who dies. How can this statement be related to modern technologies such as internet, social media, games, and cybersecurity? And how this statement true in today's technology? Do you guys have any idea?
So this statement reflects how technology, even if initially built for good, it can also have unintended consequences. For example, the internet connects people and it can spread knowledge, but it can also be used for manipulation, for surveillance, and spreading misinformation.
Yes, I agree with you, but for the game, it has both advantage and disadvantage also. Like it can be used for entertainment and education, but also for addiction, social isolate, and potentially even violent as well.
Okay, so I'll move on to the question 9. I think information is power, and the one who control information control the world. As a future computer scientist, how you ensure that future technology will not be used for evil or the cause of human self-destruction? which means informations can create by AI nowadays, right? Yeah, like any information can create by AI, which means if people want to create a fake news or fake information that posts in social media, yeah, it can create by AI. By us to be a future computer scientist, from my perspective, I want to prevent or want to create something that can prevent a fake news, which means I want to create a kind of app or social media that can, like, we put that news or informations, which means is it a real life or fake news, which means we can detect the AI fake news or something, that I can create that app or something.
As a future computer scientist, I think that I mean that we human, we cannot tell someone that you have to do that. As we cannot convince people to do what we ask them to if they don't want to. So it's hard for me to say that I'm unsure that these people will do the same as me or not. Yeah, like you said, you want to create an app that prevent the fake news, stuff like that. But there's the people that can hack into that app to share the fake news. So we don't know. Yeah.
Bouncing off what I have said, info checking is very important to determine whether or not news is fake or not. It's important so we are not susceptible to propaganda or false information. So we must find a way or teach people to source check, per se, source check, info check. So we are not able to self-destruct, I would say.
I think we also have to strengthen the law and the regulations because so this way it will prevent like future fake news. Like maybe if someone is trying to spread fake news, really bad news to everyone else, they will be punished. So this way other people will try not to do that. You know, some people they just have too much free time. They just try to do that for fun. So for the last question, what technologies today do you think are leading society to a path of self-destruction and why? There are several technologies that have the potential to negatively impact society, and that is obviously social media. So while it connects people, it can also spread like I said, misinformation, fake news, stuff like that, and harassments and cyberbullying.
They see it in social media and they do it the same as what they see. So if the people like filming the video of like people like doing the suicide because they are depression or because they are like get too much stress from family or friends, stuff like that on, yeah, they just feel the same way, or they just do the same that as the person that they see in the social media, stuff like that.
An example I want to put up is when COVID-19 was first spread, people thought that drinking alcohol or detergent to like prevent themselves from getting COVID-19 has led to many people dying in the process.
So that's it of our podcast. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Bye.
You're finding for meaning